of other options. So we did the full listings, again, the standard way.
Okay.
We created a value for money tab over here. Just a minute. Yeah. So because she had a trade, let me zoom out a little bit so that it's
Can
visible.
you click on your do you see that this meeting has been upgraded by the host and now includes unlimited? It's a Zoom window. It's in the middle.
Oh,
Do
sorry.
you see it?
I didn't notice that it's coming in the middle.
Oh
Yeah.
no, no, God, I'm sorry, it was on my end. Never mind. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know what that was. It was weird.
Yeah.
Gone now.
So, yep. So let me do this. Why it's okay. Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah. So this is the way we created the full pricing over here. All the features. So you can see that we listed down the feature graph. Let me also move this a little bit. Yeah. And then we created a comparison. So this is where we did the comparison of all the features, interior features as well
Nice.
as safety features.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that way, like she was not sure whether she wanted limited or she wanted premium. And this is how we were able to manage and where she was able to do the side by side comparison. Now we
Okay.
created,
Good. Helpful. Let me ask you, how much of this is internet research that you guys are doing? Obviously, there's internet research, but how much of it, I don't even know how to ask this question. So I don't understand the mechanics of cars. I look on, like if you read car reviews and they talk about, 0 to 60 in how many seconds and all that, whatever.
yeah.
Or, they talk about, V6 engines, V8, powertrain. Like, I don't know what any of that is. I
Mm-hmm.
don't really care. I just want to like my car. So I need someone to kind of understand all the stuff underneath the hood that I don't really care about and make it simple for me because like if I read consumer reports,
That's
um
very complex.
sorry?
That's too much technical and too many things.
Exactly. Like but you understand that stuff, yes?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. Because I don't want to know. I,
Okay.
I just mm, I just want to know like yeah, it's just I mean, I don't mind reading a consumer reports review
Mm-hmm.
of a few different cars, and I subscribe to their magazine, their digital membership. So
Okay.
I'll look at it, but it's just like I mean, I'm like, oh, I want a new car. Let's look at consumer reports. And that's those kinds of ratings are important to me, and I do trust them a little more than like JD Power because JD Power is paid by the
Yeah.
manufacturers to promote certain cars, so I don't trust them. Consumer Reports is independent, so I trust them a little more.
Yeah.
But I also have to pick the car that I like, even if it's not the favorite in Consumer Reports. If I don't like, you know what I'm saying? So, but I just need somebody to kind of hold my hand and give me more detail than I like all the spreadsheet stuff that you showed me. That's good.
Yeah. And
Just
we
sit there and do that.
that's lot of details on the spreadsheet. What we do is after that we summarize that and put it in the email. So even if you don't go to the spreadsheet, you have the summarized version of it in the email communication itself.
Okay, but you're essentially sharing a Google spreadsheet with me, a
Yeah,
Google sheet with
all
me.
the details are
Okay,
there.
okay,
If
okay.
you don't
So
want to
how
go to
long?
the details, you can just have that summarized version as well.
No, 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 no. That's fine. It's fine. How long does it take from the time that someone pays you? Tell me what happens next.
Yeah.
Like,
So
what is the timeline? Like, you have the money from your client, or like,
mhm.
do you pay first and then you sign a contract? What does it work? How does it work?
It's a very simple checkout process like Amazon. So you come onto our website or choose the service what is applicable and based upon our discussion. Apply the discount code and then make a payment through credit, debit, or PayPal. Once that is
Okay.
done, a client requirement document will come to your email, which I'll share with you. We can start filling that out right now itself. And once that is done, my team gets started. So the first update from our side will be in 1 to 2 working days. where we will give you an initial list of all the vehicles based upon your preferences. And then we start communicating over email, phone call, and text message based on your preference.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. What how does the initial intake work after I pay and the in other words, in order to do the car matchmaking initial, like what does that intake look
Yeah.
like?
So yeah, I'll share my screen and I'll show you the index. And it's just a starting point. Again, it evolves based upon the experiences what we'll have, the type of the vehicles what you will see, the test drives what we will do. And so, but it gives my team to get started with something. So let me minimize this again so that it does not come in
Net
between.
requirement fund.
Yeah. So this is the client requirement form. Yeah. So we just your email in this. So we can just go through this if that's okay with you. What kind of car you are looking to purchase? By when do you need it? So we'll keep it flexible here. No timeline. Looking for the deal.
Mhm.
What year we are looking at? 2024, 2025. We can keep this open.
Like, yeah, I have no idea. That's the so
Yeah.
what I want to understand better is how your matchmaking interview, like I've looked at a few of these things online, like a few, everybody's like, they all want to know what car I want to buy. I'm like, if I knew what car I wanted to buy, I would not even be
Correct.
as
So
interested in this service. So like I want to understand, like, how do you get to understand my preferences so that you can figure out which cars I should even test drive?
yes. So let's not focus on that form. That's just a reference. So in your case, what will happen is, first of all, we'll understand the specifications. So you have mentioned that I want the latest tech features, all the best tech
Yeah.
features. The second point is I want something where the vehicle has a lower ground clearance, not like too high. So that becomes your
Mhm.
second preferences. So like that, whatever like bits and pieces you can share with us. From there, all different options, right from A for Acura to V for Volvo, we'll start listing those options down for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Including like hatchbacks, sedans, SUVs, crossover SUVs, all of that can be considered.
Okay. Yeah, and I don't even know what a crossover SUV is.
So it's like a compact SUV, little bit.
Oh, it's like what I have.
Yes, exactly. The CX-5 is called crossover SUV.
Okay, got it. Because the big ones are like enormous and they're way too big for me, and I don't want one.
Correct. And then you mentioned that you do not want a three-row seater vehicle. So everything like Hyundai Calibre,
Definitely.
then
Yeah.
we'll skip those options. Like Kia Telluride is not
Okay.
applicable, Nissan Maxima is not applicable, right? Hyundai Palisades is not applicable because these are the vehicles which are coming. They are large SUVs and have three-row seaters. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Then, then,
Okay.
then also one more preference what you have shared is that you want a 360 panoramic camera, right? So we'll only list down those vehicles which have that option. Then you can come
Yeah.
that okay, these are the color preferences. Like I only want like white exterior or silver exterior. Then those color preferences helps further uh, kind of prioritize your options. Then comes the interior. You can say, I want lighter interior, black interiors, or I want a combination of, or you show me all different interior options. Then we focus on that. So slowly and steadily, the more we communicate, the more you explore, the more you see the list,
Okay.
will start getting better and better and closer to the top three or the top five or the top seven models, which kind of starts like resonating with you. You start feeling
Okay.
that you can visualize that, okay, I can start um, s- getting that feeling that, yeah, that this car might be for me.
Okay. Um, right. Um, think I don't. Okay. Is there anything else you need to tell me? I can't think of any other questions.
No, so along with your questions and our conversations, I have shared all the details about our process and the way we do it. So the moment we will get started, once you make a payment, I'll send you an introductory email with our client handbook, which is just a frame of reference as to like who are the point of communication for you, who will be assigned from my team, who will be the point of contact. But of course, you are directly connected with me as the owner.
Sure. Okay.
And
Right.
I also marked in all the emails. So I track about all the process which are taking place. As a part of our team communication, we have a daily stand-up meeting also at 9 a.m. Arizona time. So I get updates from all of my team members, where we are with each client, what's the timeline look like, when are we scheduling test drives, what are the negotiated offers which we have, when we are facilitating the final phase of transaction so that the client gets the vehicle, are we following
Mm.
the timeline? Because certain clients like yourself are very flexible, very fluid, but then we have certain clients who are like, well, I need it in like 4 days, so
Right.
each requirement and
Okay.
we are able to deliver. Yes.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Um, and then I guess the question is, if I decide to go, it sounds like there's three different things. It's the figuring, there's three different parts of the, like if I wanted to do everything, which is help me find out what I should buy,
Yes.
negotiate, find me the car at the best price,
Yes.
and sell my car. So those
Exactly.
are the three different things you can do. And you can do any one of them a la carte, or you can do them all together. You can do one of two or three of those combinations, right?
Yes. Correct.
Okay. So my concern that I mentioned is if we do all this market research and then you can't help me because I decide I want the Tesla and that's not something that you can, I'm not like they don't do any negotiating, right? It's just the price is the price. It's very straightforward.
Yeah, for the new Tesla, the price is the price. For the pre-owned, which is like the
Which,
slightly,
yeah, I'm not
then
even worth talking about.
applicable for you. But I'm just sharing that in that lot of pricing negotiation is possible. For the new Tesla, it's not possible. In fact, about till a year ago, I have about four friends who are working in Tesla in California. So as a Tesla employee, they used to get a promo code, like a coupon code, which we use to help our clients get certain level of discount, like $1,000, 500,
Mm.
like as a token. But they
Any
have
of them still work for them? All gone.
it's all gone now. So it's like it's simple. Like you go, if you like it, and if you're okay with the price, you go and make a payment. So in your case, I completely respect and understand that you want to explore, but at the same time, you can make that final call. So what we'll do is we'll do the market research. And after you go and check out all the vehicles or look at all the options, if you don't like anything and you come back to me and say, hey Neil, it was great. I learned a lot, I explored a lot, but I want to get the Tesla, I'll refund you my money, your money, essentially.
For that port. Like, well, if I buy all three parts, you'll refund the purchasing, negotiating, like that service. So, I mean, I'll still pay. I still want the other. I imagine I would still want the other ones, but
Yeah.
like, how do I say this? I know I need help with all three parts, right?
Yeah.
I want help with all three parts. I want to deal with this.
Hmm.
Um, but if
So
I pay for all of them together as a package, isn't it a better price than if I buy them all as individual a la carte services?
yes. So if you buy it in the package, it is $1,497. So $1,500, which includes the
Okay.
curation, negotiation, as well as selling, that is the trade in. Okay.
Okay.
And the combined, which is $1,500. Individually, they are $700 each. So that comes out to be $2,100. So let's say you make a payment of $1,500 today. to get everything and get that discount and all of that. And you go ahead and buy